www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence and contact an appropriate entity. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for the information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author, it's me, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for a trade. These are not MUK's opinions, and the website individual is not a .co.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. Forex is risky business, and this should not be taken as advice. It's a personal opinion only, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. So with having said that, still for all of you, couple more days for bonus campaign, up to 50% bonus on deposit. I think that this campaign will last till the end of April and then it's over. 0.25 lots should be made per each euro bonus, 180 days to complete, and by clicking in the link in the description you can basically see how much additional money you can have on your account. And I always tell you that you should basically use this money not to withdraw but for additional margin, so your margin can be expanded. It's actually a great thing. For all newcomers, I need to say a few things because we always have new people coming into our webinars and listening. So for all newcomers, guys, I received really a lot of questions about and very good comments, so thank you again. But we all need to know how we basically should follow this analysis. As always, you need to give price a breathing room, and we usually enter within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level if it's in agreement with your system. Every single trade, I meant to say every single setup, is done by Camarilla, MACD my proprietary method. So as always, respect your stop loss, add the spread to your stop loss if you're selling, and add a spread to your pending buy order if you're buying. Out of all these setups, usually we take only one position, whichever hits first. I usually present trend trades and alternative trades. Position trades are usually called trend trades, and that is meant to go with the trend. Alternative trades are trades which usually go in counter trend direction. Okay. Then we have occasionally breakout trades and scalp trades, which are done completely independently from positional trades. Usually we take it as a second entry. Usage of trailing stop is highly recommended. These setups are valid for tomorrow, today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. But as I already said, be very careful, because on Wednesday there will be FOMC announcement and statement, and that can basically give additional volatility in the market, and market maybe will not behave as we tend to. So I reckon that this should be pretty much valid till Wednesday, but London session. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. Scalping levels are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla, and if I say, okay, you can scalp here and there, be sure to mark those trades on your screen. Okay. Of course, all these levels which I present you here, you can add these levels to your system. Pay attention to my Twitter updates, and the term pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. Okay. Now these are results from last week. Of course, I don't think that any one of you have taken 400 pips. I can say that this was far the best recap in last couple of months, but we had really nasty. I took something like 200 pips out of this, so it's approximately 50%, a little bit less, it's 45, 6%. So, but we had really great trading opportunities. We didn't have a single loss from all of these trades, and now I don't know if you were patient enough, but for all of you who were patient, well, you could have made this, but it doesn't matter, guys. Now I see a comment. Christian is saying, I got 50 pips out of live, got nervous. Great, 50 pips. It's not bad. Because, you know, we never know 100% whether the market will respect our target, or it will, I don't know, reverse. Then after 1 or 2 days it will go to our target. The thing is that I usually protect myself by trailing stop. But you know, if I see that I can have 50 pips and market is moving above my 50 pips, I will put my stop loss to plus 50, right? I will trail my stop to break even plus 50. So I will have some 50 pips. Well, good results, guys. Just you can post these results. Florin is saying 100 pips profit. Well done. I love when you really I like when you make profit, and that is why I'm here, to help you in your trading and eventually to assist you in analysis also. So euro dollar 100, pound dollar 80, Australian dollar 100, dollar CAD 35, dollar yen 100, even more, guys. Now it would be really, if I would post total possible pips, I don't think that anyone has made 700 pips, which really was possible. But you know, that is the market. We had good entries. That is what important thing is. Good entries. We had great stop losses because stop loss was not hit, and if we went with a lower stop loss, we would have been stopped out. So good entries, good stop losses. Now, if we didn't get 400 pips, it's still good. 50, 100, 200, 20, 30, everything counts. Every profit is good. So do not grieve if you didn't make any additional pip. It's still good, and it's still good that you can make nice profits out of analysis and session recaps. I have chosen Euro Yen to be the trade of the week, but now you would maybe ask me why. Because the thing is, the only setup which I think it didn't have big drawdown. It was very low drawdown, and that is why I have chosen Euro Yen. But it doesn't matter. You could have chosen Euro Dollar, whatever. Everything was perfectly good. So let's see now. Market plan. Yeah, this is basically what we had last week. Of course, we will verify these setups now at this point. So euro dollar, we had buy position around 1.0700. Our stop loss was 1.0620. Our target was 1.0900. Target is 1.0950. The thing is, this was webinar time here, and eventually the price hit our entry somewhere around this region here. It didn't hit our stop loss, but it tried to hit our stop loss. You can see this is where our stops were, but fortunately the stops were not hit. Bang, up and up. GBP dollar, this was webinar time. We had a little bit nervous price action on pound. The plan was to buy around 48.80 to 49. I even bought it at 49.14, I think. And really, I was afraid that my stop would be hit because the price was really going down. It made triple bottom and then bang to the upside. Now the thing is, when these things happen, they're screwing with our psychology, because you would probably think, yes, now why did I enter? This will go to hit our stop loss. But usually, guys, after a big retracement, and this was a big retracement, because you can see almost 100 pip of retracement. After well, if we count this from this point to this point, and this indeed was retracement, this is almost 100 and, I don't know, I can say 150 and more pips of retracement. So usually after big retracement, there is a even bigger trending action. So this was close to our stop loss. Stop wasn't hit. That is why, if you remember, I told you guys, pay attention to stop loss. Do not think that you can trade with 30 pip or 20 pip stop loss. If we specifically said, depending on your entry, 48.50. Now, yes, if you entered exactly at 48.80, now you had better entry than I had, because I had 49.15. If you remember during the webinar, I told you that I have this entry. So my stop was bigger, but I didn't try to take this entry and put my stop loss at 48.80, because this is where stops should have been placed. And great, if you made a 30 pip stop loss and 100 pips from here, that's 3.1 reward to risk ratio. That's great. So we had a good jump in pound dollar. Now you can see pound is making even stronger move, but well, that is the market. You never know if the market will respect target now or maybe in 10 days. But we always hope that we will receive some push from the market. I call it momentum push. So when we see momentum push, we usually are easier to trade, especially if we trade in trend direction. Now you can see the price from Australian dollar. Again, good price action Australian dollar. Price got close to 7700. Our entry was hit. Our target stop was 76.70. Yet again, the price didn't hit our stop loss. Again, very good stop loss. Only 30 pip if you enter at the price. And then you can see the price has made 100 pips before it started to retrace. And now again, it's going. It will hit the target. And I think it already hit, but of course, this was last week. So let's say that you made something in between 30 pips and 100 pips. This was the trade of the week. No, Euro Yen was, but New Zealand dollar was also good. Because this was our webinar time, we didn't have big drawdown. Exactly, we didn't have drawdown at all with New Zealand dollar. And maybe this could have been the trade of the week, but I have closed this a little bit earlier. I had target 7740. Exactly when it hit 770 to 70 pips, it made a retracement, and then bang, look at this, 3040 to the target. So that will happen. Well, now it's all about, guys, your money management. It's all about your psychological profile. I'm giving you the analysis, I'm giving you entries, stops, targets, but it's up to you how you will manage the trade. And I'm sure that most of you really do manage the trade pretty much. I need to say excellent, because I see comments from people that made 50, 100, 200 pips. It's great, guys. It's great. It's 5 different pairs, and I really love when you are able to not just to make the profit, but you learn how you manage your trades. That's actually a great thing. New Zealand dollar, good pair. I'm still long on New Zealand dollar generally. I'm buying into dips, and the thing is, New Zealand being a commodity currency along with Australian dollar, they're really having a good time now buying into dips. Euro Yen, good, another good pair, and I need to say this for me personally was a trade of the week, because you remember what I said. This was typo on the slide, but I said that the first target should be 128.50. The price went to 127.50, and then very soon, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. 6 hours have passed from our entry, and bang, target was hit. Strong momentum candles, bully candles all the way along, then shooting stars, but head and shoulders, which was which basically gave you maybe a short trade, but whatever, this pair was really a good performer, and I love fast pips, I love fast momentum trades, and straight from the entry to the target. So maybe you made really 100 pips even on euro yen, but euro yen was, in my opinion, the trade of the week. But nevertheless, all of these previous week recaps were pretty much successful. I will pause the screen for a brief second, and basically I will show you now my additional setups for this week. So pay attention to this. So this is euro yen, and with this we are finishing verifying the results and potential pips from the last week. Now for this week, guys, I need to tell you again, when you see big movement in the price, what I love to see is big retracement. So do not stray away from your plan, because if you want to trade with a trend, you need to be patient and wait for the price to retrace. If there is no retracement, then guys, it's up to you whether you will scalp, whether you will wait, or whether you will cry because there is no retracement. I do not cry, really. During all these years in my trading career, I have learned to be calm. When I win, I'm calm. When I have a losing trade, I'm calm. If the market gives me setup, great. If it doesn't give me setup, well, patience, patience, patience. You can always scalp. You can always try to go with breakout trades. You can gamble in Forex market. You can put all your money in a single trade. But if you want to trade as big hedge fund traders do, and the banks, and I'm not particularly talking about banks which are moving the market, but you know, banks which can move the market, how they trade, they wait. Usually they won't buying into highs, they won't be selling into lows. That kind of trading is reserved for retail traders. You need to wait for retracements, guys. You need to wait for the price to pull back. After a pullback, you either buy or sell. Okay. Now the biggest problem is always where we should buy, where we should sell, where we should put our stop loss, and the biggest problem is where we should take our profits. That is how it goes. But it doesn't matter. Just wait for the retracement. Put your stop loss where it should be, and 80 out of 100% you will be in some profit. Then, you know, we are intraday traders. We need to be ready for some whipsaws up and down. If you're not sure that a trade will make 50 pips of profit, close it after 30 pips. Okay? But always, the most important thing is, guys, wait for the retracement. I don't know how other analysts and lecturers and teachers learned you how to trade, but what I always preach and what I always say, wait for the retracement. Okay? Don't be impatient, because the biggest problem in trading is psychology, guys. You may be a good trader, you may be a winner trader, but if you have psychological hurdles, then it doesn't matter. Again, you will lose it, you will need to make up for the account. And you know when you usually follow your rules. When you start to lose, there is a time when you get back to your rules. It's always like that. If you follow the rules, you're okay. If you stray away from the rules, you lose. If you start to lose a lot, then again you will get back to your principles and you will become disciplined. We are humans and we are not stripped from the emotions. Especially because this is money, guys. We are trading the money. And we are trading what other people also trade. In order for you to win, someone must lose. But the thing is, it's always good, because there are so many traders in the world that your orders will be matched. So, guys, be patient. Do not hurry in the trade. If you want to scalp, make make it here or there. But if you want to trade intraday, not aiming for 15 or 10 pips, then try, guys, to trade with basically 50 pips, 30 pips, 100 pips. Manage your trade. But do not grieve if the trade cannot be managed. 1.0810, 1.0750, 1.0950. This is buy position for me for euro dollar. Sell position, I am looking for a potential counter trade around 1.0950, 1.0980 is stop loss, looking for trailing stop after some 15 pips of profit. Counter trend opportunities are usually harder to trade, you know that already. And guys, because of that, you always need to follow the trend. But eventually, if the trend is so strong that you can easily try to counter it, then we can try to go with counter trend trades. Now, concerning euro dollar, basically what I'm looking for is, if you open daily time frame, guys, and you put a line at 1.50 here, somewhere around this region, you can see that there was historical selling in this region. Now, looking at ATR on euro dollar, you see that it's trying to go and hit our level. But again, guys, if you're trying to trade with a trend, you should always let the market decide which direction it will head. So this is obviously, guys, this is obviously a long trend, and I advise you, if you're trading with a long trend, that you go first for a retracement. If you don't get a retracement because market is heavily bought, then I will try to counter it here, but again, I don't want to see a strong momentum. Now this is strong momentum, so I'm not sure that I will really try to counter it in such a strong way. So we again need to be patient, and we need to see how the market price will develop itself. It has the possibility to touch the level, but because it is a strong level, but there is also possibility that the market will indeed touch 30 and then start to retrace. So this is now a breakout of previous highs. As you can see, previous high was this. This was a breakout which we sold into, and now the price is trying to go into daily. Daily has shown the rejections from this region, and you can see here at 1.1150 triple top. So I think that if the market hits, but I don't like to see huge momentum, because in huge momentum what can happen, price can go up, hit our level, hit stop loss, and then it can go down. So I want to see a gradual grind into the market, and I want to see a gradual grind into the price. If we see a gradual grind, then great. If you don't see a gradual grind, then again I'm a little bit worried how the market will behave. So if you want to take a long trade, I would go only at this point. This is for me a potential long trade. I'm patient, so if this really is a good long setup, then the market will maybe go for this region again just to rebound there. But concerning how the price is acting now, I'm not sure that we will have a retracement. But guys, well, if we see a potential on Wednesday, if I see a drop to this price level, maybe the price will hit 950. But if it retraces down, I will be paying attention. Maybe this will be also additional opportunity to buy into the pair. Because FOMC, the main thing with FOMC is that FOMC is following dollar. Okay? It's following the USD, the dollar. But now euro is not governed by dollar. It's mostly governed by Greece and Greece negotiations. So I think that market can really, if there is a solution and they prolong a trend line to Greece, I think that market can will continue to be in buy the dips mode. So I'm still paying attention to dip more than this counter trend trade, but maybe initially we can scalp at 90950, okay? But as I say, when there is big momentum, the price can hit the level, go up, hit stop losses, and then when the momentum is depleted, it will retrace. So that is why I want to see gradual grind. I don't want to see a fast momentum counter trend trade, because usually on fast momentum counter trend setups we are losing. GBP dollar is in uptrend. Well, as I already told you guys, previous week was 400 pips possible. Now we need to wait for the retracement. If retracement happens, we can be again in the profit. If there is no retracement, then guys, I will not trade. If we see a euro short, I recommend using trailing stop, Greg. So after 15 pips of profit, use your trailing stop, put your stop loss to break even, or after 20 pips, put your stop loss to break even plus 15, because momentum is really strong. I don't want, you know, you're not trading the trend, you're trading this. So this is more of a prediction, and I always prefer trend opportunities. So I recommend after 15 pips of profit using your trailing stop. Okay. GBP dollar uptrend 51.70, 51.30 stop, 53.00 target. Alternative sell 53.20, 53.70, 51.70. I still think that GBP dollar is in huge uptrend, but I also think that during because UK will have elections soon, there will be possibilities to go in a bit better counter trend than there is for euro dollar. Okay, so if you ask me whether I will take a short, yeah, I might take a short on GBP dollar, which is indeed in a huge momentum, but I won't be taking any shorts before it hits my level, which is I will show you now. I will show you the level, which is 53.20. Now there is obviously pretty much clear thing with this pair. Just observe the price action. What is this, guys? Do you know what pattern is this? This is one candlestick pattern which is called a doji. This is dragonfly doji. Dragonfly doji usually signifies indecision in the market. This level was heavily sold in the past. This level was retested and sold in the past. Then there was a breakout retest of this region to the upside. Then after that, this level was sold heavily. Now, what is the logical conclusion? This level should provide initial reaction, right? This level should provide initial reaction because it has proven to be a strong level in the past. So I think that this level can be really seen as a potentially good level to sell into. And if you want to buy into, really, guys, again, you need to be patient and you need to wait for a bigger retracement. Now, obviously, I don't, again, imply on scalp trades, but if you want to be consistent with the trend, then you need to wait for the retracement, guys. You need to wait for the retracement. What did I tell you? Yes, Justina is saying 78.6 retracement, but pay attention to the level. It's 51.70. Where is 51.70? Here, if you open 1 hour chart, and you just need to put your, I will open 4 hours, it's more visible. You need to mark your swings here. Okay, this is previous swing. Now this is also important swing. Now look at this level, guys. We need to use daily, obviously. So for daily time frame, now this is a leaving candle, guys. This is a leaving candle. Look, this is momentum candle. This is momentum candle, but this candle can go up. So judging from current price action, this has already gone too much up to the upside. I would pick 61.8 for the retracement. Obviously, if this price goes up and up and up and up, this retracement will be somewhere in between 61.8 and 78.6. So how we trade momentum candles, guys? We trade momentum candles as I already taught you a little bit more than 3 times in the past. So we need to wait for the price. Obviously, now this is end of day trading, but the price is targeting this zone. I would love to see GBP here, because obviously how the things are standing at the present, it's more likely that GBP will hit counter trend opportunity than trend opportunity. But I really would like to see after it a down, a little bit of retracement, because as I already said, UK elections is very close, and we want to short into it if the price gets us close to our shorting level. But we will see. Of course, we need to see. The price has already made about 130 pip of ATR, so 130% of the average ATR, so it's too heavily bought, really. Australian dollar, again, what everything is going now in up direction, and you want to wait for the retracement. So in this case also, you guys want to wait for a retracement. Okay, you want to wait for a retracement. Australian dollar 77.90. Why 77.90? Obviously, guys, because this was a previous week. It's close to shallow retracement 38.2. If you draw the trend line here, it will be very clear that this region has already proven a good support. So I'm counting that the price will go here up, and then maybe it will start to retrace. And obviously 38.2, 77.90. This is a scholastic example of inner trend line. What is an inner trend line? Inner trend line is a trend line which has been broken. So instead of acting as resistance, inner trend line in this case serves what? As a support, guys. So until this point, this was normal trend line. At this point, after a breakout, this has become an inner trend line. Breakout, retest, continuation, 70. Look, relentless moving of Australian dollar, euro, GBP, and dollar yen is still resisting. Oh, dollar yen is really stubborn to go down. But, well, I have already prepared setup for dollar yen. 77.90, 77.30, 79.00. I really don't know where I would put counter trend opportunity for this pair, just because we don't have big trades on counter trend. Look at these rejections at the last couple of hours. They're basically shallow, so every single dip has been bought. So I'm not sure where I would put counter trend. Maybe here the only possibility for counter trend is here, 79.35, but watch for this level, guys. If the price gets to previous high, I think this can be counter trend opportunity, but I wouldn't be selling it here. I'm not sure in these trades. But yeah, this is a hell of a movement here now at this point. And then look, W pattern here also. So it's very bullish. Everything is bullish now. Even this dollar yen it looks like it's bearish, but in its nature it's still bullish. So this is Australian dollar setup. So patience, please. Do not hurry in the trade, and you will be fine. Dollar yen, it's ranging. We can have both buys and sells because it's ranging. We can take it as positional sells and buy. Sorry, buy and sell. 190.40 sell. 120.10 stop loss, 108.30 target, buy position, 108.10 stop loss, 117.80 target price, 119.30. Dollar yen, here is our dollar yen. It's even bullish on 1 hour, although it's going down. But look, this is only a retracement. So I'm really against shorting heavily into dollar yen, at least at this point here, because even on 4 hour you can see low, you can see high. This is now high low, but yet again, guys, you need to open daily chart, and if you put a line here, guys, you can see that 180.20 to 10. there can be buying into. This looks like some sort of head and shoulders pattern, but this really needs to break down a lot through it to be strong, because many times before these patterns tend to fail. They tend to go a couple of pips below and then they're strongly bought into. So dollar yen is still resisting, These are my setups for dollar yen. And finally dollar CAD. Hand 1.2150, 2200, stop loss target 2050, alternative buy 2050, stop loss 2020, use trailing stop after some initial profit. So dollar CAD is going down. It's trying to reach our counter trend target, and this is why I think there could be some possibilities for counter trend setups. Exactly, this was the high or shooting star which has been bought into afterwards. 2046, there is 2050, so bank. I think that we could have some limited counter trend opportunities at this point. So that is why I'm telling you, try to use trailing stops. So this is the slide. Okay. Now, guys, as I say, there is a volatility in the market. You need to be very patient for trend setups. If they do not happen, do not cry for that, because you don't want to trade something which is not tradable. A question Yen is asking, as we go into UK elections, do you not think cable could get back to 1.46? Maybe, Yen. It looks like it could also from this point, so I will not still think about 46 because it's too far now, but yes, of course there is a possibility. Now I will roll through these slides again, guys. If you have any questions, you can of course ask me. I'm available now for your questions. And I will roll these slides again, okay? So guys, this is what we see on euro dollar. I don't put any setups on gold and silver, but eventually I'm thinking about analyzing gold and silver. So maybe in our next setups, I will be analyzing gold and silver, guys, okay? Yes, I will do that maybe in one of our next webinars. The question, GBP AUD, yeah, I will look into GBP AUD. This is euro dollar. This is GBP dollar. So you can freely snapshot the screen. Australian dollar, dollar yen, dollar CAD. These are setups, and now I will show you today's analysis. I hope that you have read the analysis today. Let me show you here. Okay, this is, I have done the analysis just before the movement on euro dollar. Here, this is exclusive analysis for Forex Street. Okay. And then you can see where the price went. It hit this level here, then it went a little bit subsequently to the downside, but after this level it was strongly bought into. So this was the analysis from today, and you can also read it here when you click home. It should be on front page here. So yeah, this is on front page. So yeah, we are still bullish pretty much. POC means point of confluence. Point of confluence is my term which I use for supply and demand zones. So basically we want the price to reject from POC, that is point of confluence, and when price rejects from POC, that is a time when we usually see profits. So POCs are points of confluence where we expect price to react, either for buy or sell. Okay, now you understand what POC is. So it's a point of confluence. How I calculated, Stella? I calculated by my Camarilla MACD method. which is my proprietary method for trading, and thanks to Admiral Markets, I am able to present you my setups and analysis, which I do with Camarilla MACD proprietary method. So every trade analysis and the analysis generally for pairs which I cover is done by Camarilla MACD, so it's my method. Everyone has its own method, and this is what I do and I use. DAX index, Luis, I didn't have many queries about DAX, but I know about DAX a lot, so if you are willing, guys, I can analyze DAX also, but pay attention, DAX is usually most tradable during London Open. So London Open, New York Open. So if I would trade DAX, I would trade it at the open, okay? I don't recommend trading it as Forex pairs, okay? So usually you go with London Open. That is what I recommend. But I can do the analysis. I'm not sure if other traders will love it, but from time to time I can do it. Yeah, cable slide, definitely, and I will show you pound dollar. You asked me for pound Australian dollar. No worries, I will roll these slides again. Okay. Pound Australian dollar. Okay. Dollar yen. Dollar CAD. So these are setups. Let's see the questions. DAX analysis would be nice, Nana. So I also ask if it's possible. Well, Alan, thank you for a comment. I think I could do it, but as I already said, the DAX is traded a little bit differently from euro dollar, so from Forex pairs. So I think I could do it, of course. So I will note it down, but extra would be DAX, and I will do it for next recap. So yeah, because you are interested in that, and I can see traders are interested. Great, I will do it. No problem with me. Greg is asking, do you always look for MACD divergence to confirm before entry in conjunction with Camarilla? Well, not always, but now we cannot talk about it, Greg. Not always. Sometimes it's just blind trade, but not always. Most of the time it should be one of a couple of reasons. Of course, divergence is one of the reasons where I tend to look for counter trend opportunities, but not always. Sometimes I just trade in the zone, basically waiting for the price to hit the level and then bank. But of course, concerning counter trend opportunities. Dollar yen and pound dollar. So let's move to GBP AUD. GBP AUD. Big uptrend in GBP AUD. As you can see on daily, now on hourly chart, we can see a range. This is what I don't like to see. No, it's not for setups, Modris. Euro dollar, pound, Australian dollar, dollar yen, and dollar CAD. 5 setups. This is what I don't love to see. Look, this wicks. I don't particularly love to see wicks, really. But according to overall movement in the market, I can bet there is a Fibonacci number here. Yes, 61.8. This trade is already happening. So guys, if you're long here on GBP AUD, this is the level to think about taking profits and particularly protecting your profits. This is failed M pattern. This is M, look, M. But this is also basically, I cannot say this is head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, because this looks like a failed M. On daily, this pair is ranging. Look, I don't love to see these setups on higher time frames. This is basically triangle. 4-hour time frame is showing you congestion, right? Okay, for 1-hour time frame is good for trading, but it was good at this point here. Okay, if you put a line here, you can see a swing. So guys, this was a confluence here around this point. Okay. A question Christian is asking, I see you have some charts with time frame of 6 minutes. Do you use some kind of scripts? Yes, I use Renko bars and constant range bars, because the next method which I will be presenting you concerning Heiken Ashi, it will use Renko and Heiken Ashi combined. So that is, I'm testing it at the moment, and I think you would love that to see. Do you normally use 1-hour chart for analyzing MACD2? Yes, of course. I use 1-hour chart for the analysis because we are basically intraday traders. And if I did Euro, GBP, Australian dollar, I would do it like this. I would put my Camarilla levels, I would look to this, and yes, you can easily see that there is a bit of a confluence at 61.8 and previous swing. So yeah, we can also spot inner trend line at this point here. So this is indeed a good confluence. So I can say, look, the price is really going towards our levels. Now if we want to be a little bit more precise with these trend lines, we can basically put trend lines in these positions here. Zoom into 1 hour and find next resistance, which is around this point here. So that is about the GBP AUD. How do you trade stop loss short example if you can? Let's say, for example, that we are here in this trade, okay? And you need to measure the distance between this level and this level. So this is 29 pips. Usually after 20 pips, I would put my stop loss to break even, or if the price is going up, I would put my stop loss to break even plus 20. Once the price breaks through this level here, I would put my stop loss here at this point. So effectively, I would have profit of 30 pips. Now, I usually want to see how the price is behaving. If I see a big momentum and the price has hit this level, I would usually take the profit. So I usually trade in between 5 and 15 different pairs. So I'm not really concerned about taking 10 pips on a single trade. I usually try to get at least 15 pips because I'm taking more opportunities. If I see that the price is breaking through levels and levels, I just move the stops. That is how I do it. Okay? So 1 hour trading is not meant to take for you to take 5 pips. So really, minimum 15 pips. Yes, minimum is 15 pips. Indeed, Modris. So minimum 15 pips on 1 hour setups. Okay? What else? Next question. Luis, please repeat your question. I don't see your question. You put exclamation marks, but I don't see the question. What did you want to ask me? Just type your question again, because I can see that you have put exclamation marks, not exclamation, question marks. So I'm not sure that you want to, I don't know what you want to ask me. Okay? For the entry, do you use limit orders? Yes, sometimes. Can you identify head and shoulders? A lot of questions, guys. How you can trade GBP Stansu, I don't know where GBP will start to have retracement. I need to see retracement first. Look, this is too strong movement to the upside, so I need to see retracement. I don't know where the pair will retrace. If it retraces, great. We can mark the spot and then we can put Fibonacci retracement in other parts. But at this point, I don't know. If you are in the trade, you should have opened your trade around this spot. Now obviously it's too much to the upside, so you don't want to take it here. It's going really too much to the upside. I would really be afraid to take this trade now. Really, this is going heavily in up direction, really. So I don't know, really. Be very patient about these kind of opportunities, guys. Really, you need to learn patience. Really, if you don't learn to use patience, you will always struggle with trades. Okay, so guys, be patient, please. That is always what I'm asking for you. Be patient, guys. Okay. Question: how do you? Yes, it's fast moves, but if you made your entry here, you would be in profit 100 pips at the moment. Where head and shoulders? Yeah, this is inverted. This is looks like inverted head and shoulders, but it's in its nature. This is also failed M pattern because this low failed to break. If this low broken down below, this would have been nice M pattern, but this was not M pattern, so this is so-called failed M pattern, guys. Okay, so be patient, and wait for the market to settle up a bit. Okay. GBP dollar 50 to 50. No, I'm waiting for 53.20 for GBP dollar. 53.20 is my level for shorting. 53.20. Okay. I have a pending order there. 53.20. The question: are you able to present strategies on your webinars? Yes, there are always some kind of strategies on my webinars. So pay attention and sign up for a lot of webinars. There are always some strategies out there, okay? There are always some strategies out there. Yes, and these setups are exclusively done with Camarilla, MACD, okay? Okay. Just follow my analysis. Guys, if you're still not sure where I post the analysis, I post it very often on Forex Street along with Admiral Markets. So Admiral Markets, Analytics, Technical Analysis. Click here and you can see usually my analysis have analysis by Tarantula chart, and you can easily define my analysis here. Also the analysis where I present it here, let me pause the screen for a brief moment and I will open up the screen. So this is my profile on Forex Street, and very often if you go on Forex Street and click, you can write Nanat Kerkes here and you will see my analysis on Forex Street, and of course my proprietary thread Spider's Den, where you can also make communication whatever. Okay. Heiken Ashi webinar will be very soon, so pay attention to that webinar. It will be very soon. I will present Heiken Ashi price action trading. Okay, it will be very soon, guys. Be patient. Okay. Okay, now we are basically ready to conclude the webinar. So, guys, I wish you to trade safe. I wish you basically to be patient, okay? And if the price does not pull back to our level, do not grieve. We are already in a good profit concerning all of these recaps and analysis. So thank you for listening to me. I will talk with you soon. Pay attention to new analysis tomorrow and later days, and subscribe to our webinars. Thank you for listening and for your comments. I'm here to help you. Cheers and trade safe.